Yes, we're live. All the live. Let's have a look. Yes, we've got all the things. We're on a bit earlier than was previously planned for the simple reason that, well, good old Hodor pays to get here a bit early. I'm trying out Binex Shadowlands map. It is good. It has a lot of decent detail in it, etc. I just really don't like the blue. That's my only, petty thing about it, is I don't like the blue. So we have stream, we have audio, everything is working, all very good. Sky Cannon UK. Hello and welcome to the stream, Heather. How you doing? All the way down to 20 odd frames a second already. We've definitely got all that off. And the brightness up a little bit. I think we can go to the big live screen when it catches up. There you go. Not like it's our first rodeo doing Pande and iPande. But it's, yeah. Tired today. How far off am I from throwing that on? Not that far. Got to love Sunday afternoon AO raids. Well, exactly, yeah. Yeah, went out for a good old walk today. Got absolutely soaked. But I still enjoyed it. I am stupid, really. Yeah, Hodor's not due to start for another 20 minutes, but I got here early, so you get into a team pretty much straight away, usually, when they start picking. So you don't miss out, basically. So, To Mahoney, hello from Omni3. Hello, Trousers, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're here early, waiting for Hodor to get started and do the first two parts, which is iPande and Real Pande. So, yeah. We are early. Savik is probably trying to eat her dinner. Yeah, we had a bit of a mix-up on the end of the last stream. I raided Scott, and Scott raided me at the same time. Like, literally, you couldn't have planned it, you know? So a load of people just went into, like, bounced back to Scott, I think. So then he just raided someone else. It was nuts. Yay, I think we're getting started. Join the raid. There we go, farm them Hodor points. Oh yes, farm the Hodor points. Ain't gonna farm themselves, no. You want that? Damn. Yeah, if you want an Akadaka, they go for a lot of points, so we need many lots of points. I don't know how many I've got. I don't think I've even got 2,000 yet. Let's have a look. Probably overloaded at the moment, this bot. I would imagine everyone that's logged in is checking their points before the raid starts or something. I don't know. It'll tell me in a minute. Oh my god. I'm just hoping the shenanigans at Towers. 1895. Not bad. Getting there slowly but surely. So how's everybody doing? Are you all okay? Are you all well? Etc. Crew cop, persistence will get you there. Usually, yes. Hellslayer messing around with. You back a sign Zeus. Oh god. Crew Corp has subscribed at Tier 1. They've subscribed for 2 months, currently on a 2-month streak. Thank you very much for the resub there, Crew Corp. Much appreciated. I don't know if Sav and Mihalik are going to be... They might join for Sector 42, but I don't know if they're going to be on for this bit. I'm doing this bit as well. For points, basically. I want the points, you see. If anyone missed the last couple of streams, gear update, the only update really is I've equipped the condemned bullock, or bulwark, and... what else? Oh yes, and we've now got the Dust Brigade Protector module. So that's the one with the 2000 ACs on it as well. That was what I had before. That was the first thing that dropped in there, which is nice. Still 32 to a bunch of skills. You know, the only difference with this one, it doesn't have brawl and fast attack, I think. But I mean, really, don't care. It's not like they're particularly low or I need them on this tune. Yeah, see there, like, it's already way more than it needs to be, and so is brawling as well. So yeah. It seems there's only one raid leader at the moment, so if that is the case, you need to be get in a bit early, otherwise there's every chance you won't get a slot, because they won't take more than they can in one raid group. I mean, there's other slots available, but I think they get to 34 and stop, if I remember correctly. So yeah. So first off they do an iPande, and then they do a real pand, which is all very nice, all well and good. Yeah, I don't think I can add any more emotes yet. It hasn't said that I can. I'm just having a quick look now. So if the stream looks a bit slow, it's because I'm browsing on a different window. Create a dashboard, there we go. And can I add any more? 5. No. Standard emotes 5 of 5. It won't let me have any more. As far as I can see, there's some tier 2 ones. I've got an... Oh, right, I can have tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3 ones, but I think I just need a lot more subscribers and everything before before Twitch let me do that. So yeah. That blue's weird. Can't remember what nano it is they're casting, but I cast it on my shade as well, and it's a very odd shade of blue. Like that shade of blue. See, Savick did that for me. See, I just like the background. Find it a lot nicer to look at. It's a petty reason, isn't it? But yeah. And my inventory, sorry, is filling up with all kinds of junk. Yes, they will. Oh yeah, that's when I was farming the PDKP from the diamond line. That dropped. Wyrock, hello! Welcome to the stream. So I've also got, yeah, these daily login rewards. Nova Dylan quality 200 chest, and this it always says the same thing. Random buffing weapon, and you always get a Vector ND Lizard shotgun. Every bloody time. Like, without fail. I think I've got like 10 of these bloody things now. Gazzy09, welcome to the stream. Yes, we're just waiting to get going. We're about 15 minutes or a bit less. And then we'll have the 2 Pandemonium raids, so iPande and then Real Pand, and then after which there's a bit of a gap, and then 7 o'clock we go off and do Sector 42. Not sure which bit of it we're doing yet. Mihalik might not be in... He might be doing it in the Alliance, I think. I don't know. He does do both, I think. It has composite moochums now, which is all very nice. Still got a reasonable frame rate, all things considered. With all the stuff going on the screen, so yes. Has reflect. It's my watchword. Haven't got ACs. Got a couple of hots. Lasting ultimatum, and then of course my own. And renewal, which is nice. And the Wyrock going, or Iraq, saying, good evening. I'm dancing around in front of me there. Somebody's obviously quite bored. did I get the immunity on my soldier? No, I went and found the crystals though, so it should be relatively painless to go and do it, as long as I remember not to pop a ton of specials as soon as I enter, because that's what I got wrong last time. I went in and immediately just went into soldier mode, like pew pew, popped all my specials and stuff, and it blocked me using the red crystal at the beginning. And if you miss it, you miss it. It's one of those. So if we do another Vortexx at some point today, then it'll be quite easy just to get the immunity sorted. It doesn't take long to get all the parts again. There's a lot of bodies here. The dock now has a beast pistol. Nice. I think I've got them on... I think Fatty Balls has got them on him. I think. All manner of stuff here. Corpse! Tell us, what's the difference between shield melee AC and melee AC in game? I think it's just where they've not bothered to change the things, like poison and disease are the same damage. I think it might be one of them. Depends what you're referring to. If you mean like on an AC as a stat. As far as I know anyway, I think they are the same. Shield melee AC. I think it is the same thing. There's a few inconsistencies like that in the game. Like poison damage and disease damage are actually the same. AC. And they've just been called two different things for God knows why. Some bizarre reason. As far as I know anyway. Just they throw the naming convention out the bloody window half the time. In their own game. Wise Guy, FSB, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. What's that little green thing? Brain slug. Oh, I thought it was. Ring of Tattered Flame, Temple of the Three Winds has shield on it. Oh, like those. I don't think that does. That's the growing flesh. Tattered Flame. I think it's just a straight AC, you know. I don't think it's anything else. Yeah, you got disease AC on that and nothing else, which is weird. I just use that for dot pulling. It's just handy to have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. Sav might be able to tell you more. So it just blocks the amount. Yeah, I think it's just an AC, but they've called it... One coder has decided to call it Shield Melee AC instead of just Melee AC. I don't know why. But you do find there's a few anomalies like that. Like they couldn't decide between disease and poison as a damage type, and yet it is the exact damage type. If something is weak to... I think it... What does it say on there? Yeah, it says disease AC on your HUD. But then you'll find some braces and stuff that say disease, and some say poison, but it's actually the same one that you're actually working against, if you know what I mean. I'm just hoping nobody's going to start crashing servers again in the middle of the raid, because that's always annoying. All the way down to 13, 14 frames a second, which I kind of expect for this raid. It's a little bit nuts in here. I think that's the last person that's going to join. Because, yeah. But I try so hard. What? Weird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just blocks that amount, and if it's a damage type, it does it via that. It's like this thing here. On use them, set to chemical damage, and then randomly it'll go. There you go, and just to cold damage. And then fire damage. And then poison damage. And then radiation damage. So it uses those, but if you look on your ACs, you don't have a poison AC stat on there. But if you look at some weapon, some armor, you got disease there. I think, yeah, it's disease AC on combined mercenary, but one or two pieces actually say poison, and they're the same thing. It's really weird. It's like, how did that happen? It's like it doesn't make, like, even trying to figure out how they managed to name the same thing two different ways makes, yeah, it just hurt your brain if you're not careful trying to figure that out. Okay, not sure what's going on. Do you want a break? No, I want to punch somebody in the... Okay, someone's not happy. Okay. Storm you around. The guild is. I think this happened last week. They were the only raid leader in Hodor that turned up. I think they're a bit miffed about being left to do things and nobody else doing it. I don't know the internal politics at all. So there we are. So it's happened. Seen it before in guild. Someone wants to be an officer in the guild and then they get fed up of it and just literally stop doing that role, and, you know, causes problems. Like every other post on Twitter is Valentine's Day. So give me a break. Is Storm recruiting my keeper? Is Org less? I don't know, actually. Step. I will try and find out for you. Like I say, I don't get involved really in the leadership. I mean, Storm really is like an old folks home. It's not a busy guild, really. I'll find out. Might be, but you might find yourself getting quite bored. It's not as busy as you may think it is. It's like the retirement home, full of old timers who've got everything and done everything, so they don't want to do it again. I mean, 5 years ago, Storm was still really, really active. We were still doing Sector 42 raids just as a guild. But yeah, you know, people's lives change and everything, so it is what it is. Splat, 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 splat. I think Spanish flu disappeared and then got told off for not being in the raid. Annoying. I think we'll have a change of lighting here. Well, we got 2 bots running. Let's have a Rubicar light instead of the yellow light. Just for a change. Right, we're off. Dun dun dun. That's already dead. Yeah, keep up. Be a good little Hodor raider. Get a bit of lag here. Possibly. Yeah, definitely. Savik, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're Hodoring and doing the first raid as well. Are you just doing Sector 42 tonight, are you? I don't know if they're doing a second raid force or not. WizKid492, welcome to the stream. Didn't see you there. Someone asked a question before, Sav, about melee AC and shield melee AC. Are they're the same thing, aren't they? It's like poison and diseased. And disease damage and AC are actually the same stat, just under a different name for some bizarre reason. We're on the first Zod, yeah. We're at 34 people in this raid force, though. Yeah, it's just when you see something, it says, you got something that says melee AC and then another thing that says shield melee AC. Oh, shield melee AC will hit your enemy for that amount when they hit you for melee damage. Ah, right, okay. Well, there you go. That's the difference. I thought it was one of those weird naming conventions that Anarchy has where, you know, It doesn't follow any logic. That's for example with coruscating screen. Ah, right, okay. Shield AC is reflect, effectively. Although it might be one of those weird ones. Is this Pande, says Shish. God knows, Shai Shula? Is this Pande? Yes, it is. Right, so shield damage type AC is kind of like a reflect. Like, you take the damage, but it bounces back, whereas reflect actually literally reflects it, I think. $20k reflex. I remember trying to figure it out on Adventurer with the old Adventurer damage shield. And mobs would die hitting you with your damage shield running. You get hit with damage, hit for melee damage, you have a reflect percentage, he says, nearly running off the edge of Pande. And you will deflect that amount back to your enemy, max. Alright, I'm with you. So it's reflected damage, but not how a reflect works. JJ Ligrando. Hey, Carlos. Hey, welcome to the stream. So desperately trying to pay attention. Q-Tricks. Naming convention. No, AE tools. Completely. That's what I mean, yeah. Like disease and poison are actually the same stat. And the same damage type. Same AC. King Archer 45 subscribed at tier 1, new subscriber. Thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, the percent indicator used for coding stuff is really weird, the way some of the games put together. Poison AC and Disease AC are the same, even though they're named completely differently. Yeah, things like percent add all death, even though it's clearly not percent based. Yeah, I know. Why? It's the most batty logic in the world. Oh, we've started a new trend. I now have riot control. What else have I got? Soothing calm. I was expecting soothing calm. But I've got PNH and recompiler. Riot control kind of makes... Offensive steamroller makes sense, but... Yeah, okay. Sabs are picking on me again. I don't like it. running with the frame rate of doom. Zoom out on the action so we can all see. Yeah, on this PC it doesn't seem to make any difference whether I use old or new engine. I get the same frame rate with this many people around. Alec, welcome to the stream. Raids versus add-all damage maths makes my head... Oh god, yeah, it's just weird. The problem isn't so much the engine per se, it's that... See, every person in the game wearing various armours and stuff means that the client has to wait for the data to come down your internet and say, this is the gear this person is wearing, therefore draw this mesh, etc, etc. So, thereby making the whole thing much slower when there's lots of people here. It's not graphics load at all. If I start, you'll be able to see it. I'll start it and you can have a look. Right, if I... There you go. Hopefully you can read that. I don't know if you can. You can see there GPU is under 32% load. It's 20s. It's hard to be interesting. And the same is true for the CPU, and that's why whilst streaming as well. So it really is sort of, you know, it's barely scratching the surface. It's the I/O that just is getting hammered because you've got all these different people in different gear, and the game has to decide and tell you what they're wearing, and then pass back the information to the client saying, draw this, you know. Which is why you're used to see big raids like this, everyone being leeted. So yeah, the CPU game, it's a bit of both actually. The CPU's on my screen, it's not doing a lot, and that is including doing the streaming as well. So it's processing audio, it's, you know, it's doing a bunch of other stuff. The zone only supports 35 people despite the interface supporting 36 because Funcom. Yeah, exactly. People would come back to AO if they did something with that, maybe. But you get this frame drops in most games when you've got a lot of people around. And it's not CPU load, or GPU load, it's I/O load. The only way you can fix that is to make stuff a lot more similar. You see it in Warframe when it's busy. Everyone spawns in looking exactly the same, and then there's a delay for a couple of seconds, and boom, the gear they're wearing and the colour scheme they've chosen suddenly becomes, you know, is rendered on your screen. But even your own toon, when you load into a brand new zone, you can actually see them. Everyone looks like the Excalibur model, and then pop, the actual thing they've picked shows shows afterwards. Lopnik, welcome to the stream. Have you been to a REIT on a weekend lately? I think people are coming back. I was in GS5 last weekend. Well, there you go. Yep. That's usually when you can tell it's busy, is when the game has to generate new playfields. Yeah, I mean, the whole 2020 has been a good year for Anarchy Online, with everybody stuck at home, etc. It's just been, you know, kind of nuts. But what has happened is a lot of the people have stayed. Get rid of that. You know, they've come back to visit the game and gone, oh yeah, it still is a brilliant game to play, it's fun. I'm going to stay and carry on playing it. That's generally what we found. Yeah, we used to do raids to Pande, and everyone had, you know, it was like a requirement. You had to be in elite form. Otherwise you weren't coming on the raid, kind of thing. It was literally like that. I can remember it quite well. And the reason, I mean, it used to happen a lot in PvP as well, and it just made it a lot easier for the IO if it's drawing the same thing over and over again instead of lots and lots of different meshes. It just had the same one to redraw. You got much less lag. Proc reminder. Reminding myself to use the procs. What happened to Sharp Tony? I think he just got a bit bored and quit. I don't know. He did sort of make a bit of a comeback a couple of years back and then disappeared again. But I think he just said like he was done, basically. So yeah, shame. I like Tony, we got on. Now and again he sneaks on, but then goes, I think he's just like got a proper job and he's busy. He's got a job and a girlfriend and yeah. Not gonna lie, his videos sound so whiny and complains about everything. He doesn't. I mean, he does complain, yeah, he makes complain ones, but you never have any fun with any game if you were broke. I complain about, oh, you ever watched any of my Let's Build a Toons whilst I'm doing the Sheol quests? I moan like hell. All the way through the entire episode. Yeah, there's so much busy work and padding in the quest. That's what annoys me about it. Not that it's difficult, because it's not actually difficult. It's just there's so much back and forth. Go back to the NPC you've just come from again. You know, there's so much of that. It's... Was that Mahalik joining and leaving Hodor? That's different. Tony complains about everything in any bit, I don't know. I like Tony anyway. I made his intro video and all that for him. And then he said, you should make videos as well. You obviously know how to edit them. And I said, well, yeah, but... Nah, I said. And then after 18.5, everyone kept asking me how a reet worked, how to get out of a reet quickly, how to get the new Shade Nano, what's this other quest they've added, how do I get my Temple of the Three Winds pass now? You know, so there was all this kind of malarkey, and then so I just made a video to explain one thing, and then whenever somebody asked me, how'd you do this, I'd just go copy paste for the video. And then a whole bunch of people sent me tell saying, "Is that your voice?" And I was like, "Yeah, sorry." He said, "No, you got an awesome voice. Make more of the thing." So yes. Who backed up their prefs after Carl's crash yesterday? Yeah. Damn right. Yeah, that was just the entire computer just went splat. I've got a video on how to get to your preferences, where they now live, and how to move them around, so don't worry. How to move your prefs the easy way is the name of the video. Should be able to find that. Once you've done it, you'll understand it, how to move them. Originally it was so people could try the new client, which creates a new Windows user account folder for the different client. Thank you, Savik. So once you've got that video, once you understand what's going on in it, it's dead easy to copy and paste, you know, between any number of installs and have exactly what you want all ready to go on each character, all your preferences. So mine are backed up. Whee! See, with less people, the frame rate shoots up. Does look nice actually today. Picked the right time of day for pandemonium. You won't get it wrong if you follow the video. If you put them in the wrong place, nothing happens, that's all. They're either in the right place and working, or they're not. You can't really break it. You put your prefs in the wrong folder, the game completely ignores them. There's not a lot to worry about with it, to be honest with you. It's a fairly robust sort of file system in that respect. Yeah, so after this we do real Pande, and after real Pande there's like an hour's intermission, so to speak, and then we go off and do Sector 42 starting at about 7 o'clock. But I'll just keep the stream going, I think. Would make more sense. Alright, I don't know, can you guys read my chat on screen? Everq, welcome to the stream. There you go. Trash Can Man, thanks for your grat videos. It was you that got me to resub again after a 3-year break. You just said thanks and welcome back to Rubica. If I had $1, if I had $1 for every time I've heard that, I would have a GTX 3080, 3090 probably. I'd have a very nice PC as well, not a bloody nearly 10-year-old one. And Suma, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you. I'm not sure what we're waiting for here. Oh, was someone running back or something? Okay, waiting 2 minutes. Clan side is nice, but are they your friend? No, Omnitech is your friend. It's like watching the original RoboCop. Omnicorp is your friend. Omnitech products. Best line in the whole game for that is when you're fighting two-time Mahoney in Penumbra, doing the Zan quest there, and they do the Dark Star sentient bomb countdown thing, which is just hilarious. Get well with Omni-Men. Yeah. When you take this many people into Pandemonium, my god, you don't have to go through the beast, like... Wherever that mob is. Yeah, there's lots of great slogans for Omnitech, definitely. Double ad spawn. We're doing so much damage on the beast. The second spawn like came. Sorry guys, I can't watch the stream like this. The lag is just unbearable. Hope they fix it tomorrow, but I'll be online if I can. So see you in the raid and poke me in game if you need anything. No problem, Mahalik. No worries, dude. Is it the stream is laggy, or is having the stream running lagging your game? There you go, back to 50, 60 frames a second. And now the GPU is at 55%-ish. It really doesn't... it's only if I start trying to do ray tracing and silliness like that that I ever get any sort of problems with it. Oh, actual internet problems. Oh, great. Not funny. Shop till you drop in Omnitrade. Yep. Sounds legit. There you go. We've got to run through at least once, don't we? ICC, where frame rates go to die. Yes, I know. It's terrible. What can you do? I'm just running back to the start of Pandemonium. The quick way. I mean, you can literally run back through Pandemonium itself, but it's an awful lot of faffing about. I'm saving all my points up for the one thing. Yeah, streaming has more of an effect on my frame rate than anything I'm doing in game. like 60 plus frames a second. That's with all the iPande ramped all the way as high as it'll go, and it still barely pushes the graphics card or the CPU. It's I/O that seems to suffer. I might experiment with running the game on a RAM drive again. I have got an AC/DC. You are correct. Yes, that is what I'm currently thinking. Yeah, AC/DC on this tune. A few other little shiny things, and yeah, it'll be a very solid keeper. In the break, I wouldn't mind trying, like, after Real Pande and before Sector 42, I was thinking logging the soldier and running off to go get his immunity done. Poor old Mahalik's having interwebs problems. It's annoying. Especially when you think how many people are now kind of have to rely on internet, you know, to do their work, to do their jobs, meetings and all of that sort of stuff. That'll work, and I could help. I have 2 tunes I farm crystals on and still haven't done Vort yet. Yeah, I went and refarmed the crystals on the soldier earlier on, so... Real Pande, I think, takes about as long as the other Pande did, which is actually really quick if you think about it. That was like, I mean, when did we step? It was 5 o'clock, I think. I doubt that'll still be in the chat buffer, but no. And we did like a bunch of the Zods as well. If we'd have just gone straight to the beast, that probably took 15 minutes. Yeah, if I get the immunity, then it's just another tune that I can bring to go farm Vortexx. Should be cool. Just after 5 when you stepped. Yeah, I thought it was. That was the, you know, allotted time the raid was supposed to start, so... Anyone need a lust for 1 loot? Or I loot, sorry. Yes, this is the real Pande corner of people here, I'm thinking. Feelings of mortality for 1 million. Invisible geometry for the win. Junior Pumpkinhead, that's what I can hear. That's not annoying at all. Oh, he's got the coloured Bastion shoulder pieces. And the rainbow bunny ears as well. Someone's planning the fashion show ahead of time, I think. Savik doesn't use one. She uses Signal of Shamil on her dock. That's the upgraded doohickey, isn't it? Upgraded one of those. Which bit upgrades that? Because I think I've got... No, not in that bag. I got one of them. That's an algae. No, that doesn't do it. It's the other one. It's got some rather nice gear though. It's with a Mackie on it, right? It's quite a nice piece though for neutral, because look, you get 100 comp lit at least. Can you not wear the upgrade token boards? You know, defensive and whatnot. Seem to remember Newts can wear those. King Archer 45. Got to go. Hope to see you soon. Well, thank you very much for popping in. And yes, we will be streaming again tomorrow, I think. Not sure what we're doing, but yeah. But it only buffs 2000 HP, so I prefer this one on my dog. Alright, yeah. How much HP does that give? 4,000, yeah, that's quite a lot. How much does... 3,500 on that, but yeah, you know, with all the everything else on it, it's pretty handy. Yeah, it's double, isn't it? So yeah, get 3,500 on the fully upgraded token board. This is the Awakened Paragon with a lot of add damage on it. 65. Add all off, 100. Add all death, 150. Gives 2 to crit, etc. It's pretty nice. Well, it definitely works on your Doctor, that's for sure. That and the fact you're very good at playing the Doctor, which, you know, is a big help as well, obviously. I'm trying to figure... I was looking at the stats on my soldier, and he's Solitus as well, but he's only got 900 in Psychic. And it's just the artillery symbionts he's wearing or something. Not sure. We still think that's a better helmet than the whichever one I normally wear. Your Merc helmet. With all the add damage, body dev, max health, this is better. With +1 crit. But it's more crit. You have to wear it. It has more crit. The upgraded Merc helmet would be better, but this one is better than the normal Merc helmet, I would say. Alright. What helmet have you got on then? Cilium's combined. Oh, right, yeah, that's... Yeah. That's the upgraded... oh, I've got one of those upgraded ones on the NT, I think. Upgraded Merc helmet buffs plus 25 damage. Right. Yeah, I can't upgrade that helmet because it's your helmet. And if I upgrade it, it becomes a no drop and I can't give it back to you, which is not on. So, yes. There we are. Okay, I think are we splitting for real Pande? I don't know. Picked up the stragglers, right. If you want to upgrade it, you're most welcome to keep it. Oh, thank you. I can't remember what I need to upgrade it though. some item I don't have, I think. It's it's an AI drop, isn't it? It's sort of a love heart shaped device with a spiky bit at one side, but I can't remember the name of it. There you go, visual learner with visual memory. Yeah, action probability estimator. Cilium's mercenary headwear. Which gives a... Yeah, add damage for 25. Oh, keel, okay. Kill the Zodiac. And everything else. I'll get that energy vortex eventually. There you go. "12 frames a second." Let's get updated callers. All callers for HR. We're getting there slowly but surely. I would like more frames, please. I think I will do old engine when we do the other raid, I'm thinking. Does it take less time to kill the Zod than it does to sort out rolling on the loot afterwards? I'm thinking yes, it does. Ali Advi, how's that frame rate? 17 FPS at the minute? facing everybody inside the raid. It's not bad. Yeah, I think it's the soldier helmet and back are very good, I seem to remember. Stretch. Get more frames if I face this way. 2 more. About 20 that way and about that way, and it's not load. It's the game having to decide what everybody else is doing. Right, Zod, okay. Yeah, I would get another 10 FPS by not streaming. But it wouldn't be a very good stream if I wasn't streaming, would it? You know? And somehow we've become accustomed to playing at redonkulously low frame rates through years of playing Anarchy online. Literally. That is why. I mean, I'd much rather play at a solid, 60 all day long, but it's not always possible. You have to learn to live without it. The thing is, it's not an FPS game anyway, so it's not as kind of vital. Seem to be in the damage team, or the team that's working together. Just keep seeing all team members can loot, all team members can loot, so I'm in the stabby stab team. Yeah, about the same again, 15-ish frames a second. It's not bad. So we can get back to when I had light. Rubicar light. No, not making a big difference at the moment. Supply unit boots. Oh, I remember those. Not all that great, but at the time they did seem pretty good. Wise guy FSB. Sorry, I'm multitasking. Oh no. It could all go horribly wrong. Wall run for the win. Yeah, I think Newcomers is actually really good for lobies. It gives you quite a bit of NCU, ACs, first aid, so you're straight into using better first aid. You've got a bit more space for buffs. We all like buffs. Yes, we do. I mean, if you've got like a level 15 with a ton of NCU, you go down into the subway with Hack and Quack and run Grid Space Freedom and RRFE. It's a lot more fun. Also, you're sort of virtual god mode in there with that. Octopus contraption of the Pisces. Treatment's useful. First aid, treatment, and NCU on it. I mean, it isn't exactly the best back armour in the world, but yeah. What colour is comp lit on a doctor? Is it green? Don't say dark blue. Yeah, green. 1500 martial arts to use them, yeah. I can't imagine a martial artist needing that because they've got green treatment. Doc, Advi and martial artist all got green treatment for what I mean, on Doctor it makes sense. Advi just got lucky there, I think. So I don't know. I kind of want to go and make a drink, but I can't because we're in a raid. I'm going to have to wait. 1836 on this dock with just the 100 from the sigil. I think I get 275 from... Yeah, 275 from there, but then 144 from the head, 87 from the eye, and... You get any in the hand? I think you do. Yeah, 58 from the hand. So overall you are getting a hell of a bump in comp lit. I'll remind myself to do procs again. Luxurious armour, yeah. I think you can buy it via Steam, or am I thinking of a different one there? There was one where you could get the upgrade armour from one of the offers, which is quite good. What was the sort of blue one with a fairly cool looking helmet? It's like a quite nice blue set of armour. That came out with the 2019 server. I don't think you can get it anymore. Have a quick look in the item store. I don't think it's there. Oh, look. The flowers are in. They've switched the flowers on. Special. I don't know if you get some from one of those packs, maybe. I don't know. There was, yeah, the Hizzy armor was quite interesting. You know, for a free set of leveling armor, it's always good to have that. But the basic newcomers is pretty good, I think. And you don't have to keep faffing around getting new stuff. I mean, there was a time when Carbonium armor was the best armor in game, you know, but you're going back pre-AI for that. Oh, put the link, Sav, for your AOU guide so everyone can get hold of the Valentine's Day stuff. I mean, Valentine's Day is a thing in the UK, but it's not a big thing. And if I suddenly bought flowers for Mrs. Kalos too, first thing she'd say is, "What have you done? What did you buy?" I've got about as much romance as an empty shopping bag in a puddle. Yeah. The ads. Yeah, I'm just not one of life's romantics, I'm afraid. My crit buff's about to run out. My damage shall be nerfed. Actually, I could probably quite happily wear that, couldn't I? Truth be known. And not worry about it. Splat, 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 splat. Double prudence already got, I think. Prudence is the blue belt, I think. Yes, it is. Have that one. And that one and the speed, which is agility, strength, or sense and agility, and I didn't need either in the end. Kind of nuts. Only about a 1 year sub of AO, yeah. Yeah, the auto moderator settings on Twitch are a bit. I had to allow on. It's like, why? Why would that be a problem? Only I bought a 1 year sub of AO, yeah. Kapow, kasplat, kabang. Killed the boss before the ads that time. That was just how quickly the boss went down. Wouldn't the AO sub be a gift, though? Well, yeah. I love the heart-shaped shades, so he would look good in those. I want to get Mr. Ash's specs for Fatty, because then he'll look like Carlo with a green mohawk. Definitely getting a bit of lag here. V, right. Zerg. We're going to Zerg all the things. I think I've dressed Fatty up like that before now. I think for one of the Halloween videos I made, I put him in a load of awesome looking gear. He had the multicoloured afro, pumpkin, everything else. Various different whatevers. Geronimo! Here we go. Nyaung. The pumpkin t-shirt and pumpkin boxes. Yeah, I think that was the one. He looked proper cool, he did. Itchy beard. Camel 11111. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yes, this is the second, well, no, Act 1, Part 2 of Hodor. So we do iPande, real Pande, take a break, and then Sector 42 later. So after we've killed the beast, I'm going to go make a cup of tea, I think. It's all good. Do I need any beast loot? No, but I want the Hodor points. I want an Akadaka. Proc reminder. Yeah, somebody dragging their heels or couldn't get back. Or died, or fell off, or something. Now I don't know. You still need pants, though. Yeah, but we can always do a, you know, let's do a midweek beast raid and try and get pants that way. Rather than blow, because sometimes they, you know, they go for more than you think. You know, you think, oh, they'll only go for a couple of 100 points. It's like, no, they're going to go for, you know, 1,000, and I've only got 2,000 and a long way off from ACDCs, which average about 7k-ish in points. So it's going to take me weeks, and it's going to take a couple of months at the very least, you know, to have enough, and that's if I do all the Hodor raids. I haven't done the midweek one they do, where they do, no, Biodome. Right. See, now I can't bid because I can't get there without killing the Zodiac, which I probably could do. You could always grind collector and hope for that. No. Chances of getting an AC/DC from the collector. I mean, yes, technically it is possible, but God almighty. It's so much work. And the loot that dropped the last time, what did I get? I think I remember now. A beeping backpack. What else did I get? Yeah. Note and focus. Woohoo. And poetic pants. And that was it. And I was like, oh. Well, that's fabulous, isn't it? You know, and it was just... At that point, I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this again. Like, I remember in the back of my mind, my brain was going, this ain't worth it. It's no fun. The only thing that's fun is kicking things. That's the only fun about the whole thing. Which is unfortunate, but there it is. The game's being well behaved today. Sit in the bloody lava, yeah. I know the guy was sort of saying this is how you do it, but I was like, no, this is crap. I hate this. This is awful. Thanks for the raid. I might as well stay in. I'm gonna go park. I've gone the wrong way. Autopilot running into the Zan area. Yeah, they do. What are you confused about? The collector run, yeah, I was bloody confused by that. Yeah, they came up with like the worst bloody excuse me, the absolute worst methodology for doing it. If you're melee, you have to sit in freezing lava, which again doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, that's what we had to do. All right, I'm gonna log here and then log my soldier in so we can go off and try and get his immunity over the break, which lasts roughly an hour. Bit less than an hour it'll be. Right. Yeah, I've got the crystals already, Sav. I think Mihalik is... I don't know. Struggling with connections or something, didn't he say? Oh, he's in. He can't watch the bloody stream. That's a pain in the bottom. Yes, as you can see, I ended up picking up 2 gold, but never mind. Should be okay, hopefully. Actually, before I do this, I want to put this on, but I seem very low on psychic. 905. Why? I've got that belt on. Not sure. Oh well. There you are. What I've got to remember to do is not go in and start doing an alpha, because that's what blocked the red I couldn't click the bloody thing in my inventory because all my other action bars were whizzing along. So I snookered myself with that. Yes, anyone wants to come and do a bit of Vortexx? I don't need any loot from there on this guy. This is purely go and get immunity. Maybe a screwdriver, I don't know. Don't know if he's got one. Probably not. No, I'd have put it in that bag, I think. And no, I don't mean that one. Wise guy is logging a tune. Very good. So we should have enough time to get this done, I think. We're going to do a Vortexx, get immunity, maybe cack about with something else quickly. Then head back for Sector 42 and then call it a night at the end. Woohoo! Busy. That's what we like. Mihalik is joining too in a minute. He's waiting for the Sims auction on Hodor. In case there's somebody who wants... Oh, yeah. There probably is stuff I want for this tune, like artillery ones. Although I think I started making a few. One of these bags. Yeah, there you go. He has got a few already. And he's already made the thigh. So yeah, he's not a bazillion miles behind. I just sort of like I did what I normally do and failed to complete the job and just got carried away with the next thing. Now I've got iron here. So actually, I don't need a lot to get alphas on him, do I? I need right arm, right hand, and both wrists, and that's it. I've got a full set. Maybe stay with Syndicate, though, people say. I don't know. Right, I'm going to AFK for 1 second while I go make a cup of tea, so I will be right back, guys. So enjoy. Ba-da-dum. And I am back. Right, so there we are. Yes, I've got a lot of stuff on this character. It's all kind of half done, unfinished though. Okay, so I'm not going to go alpha as soon as I go in. I'm going to be clicky. So we've got 2 more spots if anybody else wants to join us. Anybody? No? Okay. Right, let's head on in. So I'm not going to be alphaing the boss immediately. I'm going to be waiting and watching. I'll just auto attack for now. Okay, there's red. There you go, red's activated. Oh, damn it, I missed it. Oh, I missed it, didn't I? Or did I? Got green. I think I missed blue though. Yeah, I did. How the hell did I keep screwing this up? That looked like blue. Well, how did I get it? I think I did get it because they've all gone now. I just had them stacked in the wrong order in here, maybe. Alright, let's get this done and then just see where we're at. How can I keep getting this so bloody wrong? And yet, I can talk other people through it when they're doing it. But I can't do it for my bloody self. I think I actually got it, you know. I think I just had the order wrong. paying attention to the auction. Okay. We're okay. We're managing. Slowly but surely. MS. And then he bounces over to Savvy. And it's mind control time. Aggressive captivation. A whole 800 taunt. Like that counts for anything anymore. All helps. I think the damage is probably doing most of the heavy lifting as far as aggro goes. Elminster, hi all. Hello Elminster, welcome to the stream. We're carrying on here. This is the interlude before doing Sector 42. Shortly after this. Well, 40 minutes is due to start, but let's get there good and early, you know. To the middle, if you please. Sorry, Savvy. Alliance is already forming 2 raid instances for our one side. Should be a cluster, yeah. It's gonna be busy. So with that many people, you're going to have, what, 60 plus just on one raid force, and then however many more in Hodor. That is going to be... At least I'm holding aggro on a toon here, but let's be fair. It's not like Mihalik brought his best DD along, is it? He kind of went, yeah, this'll do. Come on, over here, ugly. I'm just hoping the divvy with the Christmas tree is not mucking about again. Who is the MP? I don't know, actually. Is it Everq? Or is it Wise Guy? There you go. It is Wise Guy is the MP. Oh, he got one more in, swine. Right, he's down. Just the trash to deal with. Your sub run out. Oh, never mind. It's okay. Next time you're feeling generous, you can always resub. But don't sub if it's money's tight, and it usually is for everyone at this minute. especially this last 12 months or so. I think everybody's feeling it. Yeah, don't worry about it, Heather, honestly. Do not worry about it. Everyone's welcome here. Subs are always nice and appreciated. You know, not necessary. Lopnik subscribed with Prime. They've subscribed for 6 months. Thank you very much, Lopnik, for the subscription. Speaking of subs, mine was ready. Oh, okay, awesome. It's funny how it does it like in the middle of a stream, though, isn't it? Must time it exactly or something from when you actually subbed or something like that. But there we go, all very good. And Lopnik is one of the founders. And only the first 15 subscribers can ever have that. I think, is it 15? First 15 subscribers get a founder's, like, the first symbol. Because they were the first people to subscribe. I don't know if he dropped anything good. Must be down to the minute. Yeah, it must be. Infantry, artillery, extermination, and a weapon upgrade. If anybody needs. I'm going to go quickly talk to the spirit outside and just see. Well, you can use your note and fragments to unlock them for the stream. Pass judgment over me. Let's see what the spirit says. Yes, I did get it. You have clearly been through many difficult trials. I can sense that during your journey you have imbued yourself with the ability to defend yourself against the harshness that lies behind me. So yes, I've now got immunity. Yay. You can't have fatty emotes. You can. If you go there, you can unlock a random or choose an emote. With the note and fragments. You probably got a lot of them without realising it. Awesome. So this guy now has his necessarium. I'm going to log back to the keeper. Yeah, 24 hours it unlocks it for. Yes, I've just unlocked one there. It should be me gifting Sav a sub because Sav does all the... there you go, 15,500 Notum fragments. That's quite a few. Just saying, that is quite a few. 107,005. Yay! That is a few. Here we go. We got 20 frames a second as I log in. Let's turn around. 14, 15. Yeah, it's doable. I can work with it. That's a lot of bodies in one space. Yes, it is. Right, want to put that hood back in now. And put that in there. So pop that away. Hodor raid. Rob, hello Twitch and YouTube. Yes, hello. That was nuts. Well, Cal and I were concentrating on the crystals. Your pet was tanking. I thought I'd screwed it up. I really did. I was like, oh my god, I've broken it. I've got it wrong. I'm an idiot. You know. Yeah, nice to have the 225 pet. It's not just that it's like a couple of levels more than the 223 pet or what have you. It's orders of whatever magnitude better generally. Click to join the raid. Yes, I will. Click to join. And then we want, obviously, to go LFT. Yes, we do. Did we get any points for the beast? Yes, we did. 2,305. Boom. Ah, there we go. Straight into team. I'm going to rebuff just because. See, I'm a good little Hodorian raider, turning up early, following instructions sensibly. With Doc heal perks, you can heal. What? You can use Awakened Complete Heal on pets. Info chip. Ooh, nice. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Info chip, you're very welcome. And the other lurkers, I can see. You don't have to chat, it's all cool. I'm sure some people log in just to, or tune into the stream just to sort of go and relax. Just listen in the background, you know. I do get the odd messages as well in game saying, I go to sleep listening to your videos most nights. I'm glad I can comatose you. Heart love, your voice is so soothing. Thank you very much. Gwentlow, lurk mode engaged. It's like it just reminded me of Red Dwarf. Robert Llewellyn playing Crichton going smug mode engaged. He does so well at that as well. I quite liked him in Scrapyard Wars as well. I thought that was pretty fun. They never really caught on that show, but I liked it. And I've got better running. Okay, there's all le buffs. So we've now got approximately 25 minutes before we start the Sector 42 raid, and there are many lots of people. Don't forget to take the Sector 42 device out of your backpack. Like that. Like I did before I even buffed. You see, you gotta be watching, you see. Are you watching on a phone? Because I can imagine watching on a phone, you're gonna go, Is this a painting for ants? Or whatever that meme is. Cup of tea. You are watching on a phone. Fair play. Your eyes are better than mine. I used to be able to like look at things from like less than an inch away. I can't do that anymore. Getting older, I'm afraid. Got 36 in the Hodor raid. And Lopnik was saying on the Alliance side they've got 2 raid forces already. So yeah, that's a thing. I have to blow it up. Well, don't blow up your phone. because then you won't have a phone. I think we only have one side this week. What, Alliance or Hodor? Vulpoo! How you doing? Welcome to the stream, Vulpoo. The Alliance getting stronger. Hello, people. Yes, hello. Hello and welcome. Hodor has 2, I think. Right, okay. It looks like it, because there's 36 people in Hodor chat. And we've got less than that on screen. They're swapping people, etc. So, no, you mean go full screen? Yeah, even on full screen, I struggle to read. I would struggle to read stuff on the screen, because you've got to remember the screen starts off at 1440p, and I rescale it down to 1080 because Twitch doesn't like it if you go above 1080. And then you're watching it on whatever size that screen is, so it must be difficult. Because it doesn't scale, does it? I mean, that writing must be like a quarter smaller than it normally is. A smooth blue sphere which contains coordinate data and plans for a communication and control base. With this data, the Unicorn forces will be able to move forward and attack the Kreisor on a new front. The what? The protective casing provided by the Unicorns and also contains a small beacon. Oh, beacon recall device for transport the holder instantly from ICC to the Unicorn outpost. Can't see what's going on in chat in game. Yeah, it's in white as well because it's a bot channel. And with Note and Dove GUI, it makes that one white. It's very readable on screen as you're playing, though. Just not so much otherwise. Yeah, there's no way you could read the text over that. But yeah, I took that out since I got here. Slightly preemptively. Let's have a look. Oh my god. Hodor, where frame rates are going to die. That's a lot of bodies to run through. Yes, it is. As I stood about there. I dream about the day when a patch will come. I dream about us invading aliens on their own planets. One can dream. Oh yeah, that would be epic. And I know where they could do it as well. I do. I know where they could. Well, they could add another alien staging area there between. I'll zoom in one. There. That untapped playfield, which clearly has stuff in it. Look, there's a road to a central base here. That's a road, if I ever saw one. Between Avalon and Mort. With no access going north this way. But you can kind of see they definitely started doing things here. These 3 craters with smaller craters within. Yeah, the original map is enormous. But yeah, that area needs to be opened up as a new... They can make it like a high-B playfield, you know? That'd be kind of cool. There is something there, though. That, I think, is going to be a base of some kind, because you've got that road there. Zoom in again. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, look. There's going to be some kind of base in there, and then you've got 2 roads, one there, and then another one heading there to some sort of staging area. That's just really begging to be opened and explored, etc., isn't it? What about making low-level APF fields? Well, you've got one sector already, which seems to do for most, although, well, you've got to be 150 to get in there or something. 150 to 200. There was slightly more opportunity for alien levels when cities were completely open. Silly Boys 78 says, hello and welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you're not in a guild and you haven't got an organisation, city, etc., then all you've got is your dailies. Although you can, early on, if you get like a plant the bomb or find the device, the salvage mission on a ship, you can go in, kill everything and exit, go back in and everything respawns and you can go back in and kill everything again. I think you can also do it with the destroy the cocoons, but as long as you don't destroy 10 cocoons, it will keep respawning. But it resets the cocoon counter as well, so... There's a road between PW and Tier 2. There. Plains of Salt. Oh, yeah. North of the Temple of the Three Winds. All this area to yet be opened up. I bet it's there. I bet you can get to that. If you're a GM, I bet you can get to that playfield. Yeah, because I remember I've run all the way down this looking for nomads and stuff. And often thought, oh, that'd be good. But it's not there. It would be nice for that to be opened up, but after this many years, I don't know. But I think people are hopeful about that because they did in fact open up the wreck. I think I remember somebody made a standalone AO client, which is, it's illegal, don't do it. Just so they could log in as a GM on their own private server, this was. And they filmed themselves going to the wreck. They unlocked it. I don't know how they did it, but they unlocked it and made a video with them running around in the wreck, but there really wasn't much there. It wasn't populated like it is now. But the playfield exists. Raid is running north and east. Coast of Peace and Tranquility should be populated too. Aren't they just city zones though, those two? Are they not? Actually, zoom out, be a bit easier. Yeah, that's a city zone though, isn't it? But those were removed. Isn't there a grid exit to here? But with this one you can fly there from Lush Hills as well, can't you? To Coast of Peace. Locknick, my internet died. Ooh, you don't like that kind. Wonderful timing, as I was very frustrated with Alliance being flagged all over. Oh god. Both have the same grid exit. Oh yeah. So you've got one there in Coast of Peace, and Coast of Tranquility does show another grid exit. But there's not much there, there's just people's cities, isn't it? Don't know, might go exploring down there one day. Oh, I remember the days of, well, the amnesty. Spent a lot of time here. I think over there, actually. running away from Soul Stealers or some other mob that looks like that. So go to Harry's and then run all the way there to go kill stuff. And the guards didn't attack. I also remember flying from Harry's across Pleasant Meadows to get to the Mercs. Because no one had fixer grid and there was no one available. And I died on the pull and then flew the whole way back. So I kind of remember that. It's sort of cool. It's kind of a pretty... There's no cities anymore. It's kind of a pretty zone now, but there are no mobs. Ah, right. I once ran and swam from Temple of the Three Winds back to Rome because I didn't have a Yalm and I didn't know about city wampus. Was that before the actual temple? When it was just Temple of the Three Winds was just the platform with lots of level 60 mobs on it. So you went there to hunt level 60s and invariably got killed quite a bit. I remember doing that. I remember once finding the waterfall in Greater Tier. Where is it? Let's get Tier. Yeah, I found my way here and then got completely lost and couldn't find Tier, and that was because I don't think you can select the original map anymore. Default planet map, which is awful. There you go. There's no zooming out. Yeah, this was the default. The planet map didn't have anything like this much detail on it. So I'd wandered all the way to that. Can you imagine trying to use that map? You can see it on stream, guys. Can you imagine trying to use that as the default map? It's like, oh my god. It made sense when the game was, you know, nobody was running it much over 1024 by 728 or whatever. Yeah, it did. No zone borders, no names of city, and it was just brown. Like the, you know when you got the box, it was just sort of browns and reds with very little. It was like an old photograph of Mars. Very little actual detail on it at all. You know, nothing like a map we've got now. Nothing like that. It's hard to explain, but if you had the original disc, you got a map. On the other side of the map had all the default keybinds and things like that on it, of which there are hundreds. And yeah, the other side was the planet map. I remember having the planet map. I had a corner desk unit which had like a raised upper section with cupboards on it. You know, the kind of thing. I had one of those, and I had the map on one side. Really weird. I've got the black and white fatty. That's the old fatty, because he's in black and white. Raid is running. Click to join. I'm being attentive. Join the raid. You're already in the raid. I thought it was, but yeah, just make sure. Yeah, apparently people rewatch old videos of mine and just leave the playlist for a Let's Build series just so they can doze off. Well, maybe I should just put them all together as one 10-hour video and just go 10 hours of Kalos 2 just babbling on. And just see if people actually watch it. I mean, there's ones like 10 hours of Star Trek The Next Gen engine sound on the bridge. It's just 10 hours of that on loop. And some people put that on and just find it restful and whatever. I suppose if you've got tinnitus or something like that, it can help. White noise is good at that, apparently. List of callers. I want... Keep it all up to date. Copy. Paste. And replace. There you go. It's good for mental health, yeah. I watch pilot videos and start getting drowsy hearing the jet engines. Yeah. Don't become a jet pilot then, because, you know, you don't want to be dozing off or anything when you're flying the plane. I've seen videos of pilots cooking on a mini stove in the cockpit on long flights. It's like, I know the airplane food ain't great, but I mean, really? Naked flames in the cockpit? That's a good idea, is it? You're east. I'm guessing we're west then, are we? Savic's map of route. Do you not like the green, Sav? I can always change it. We're north. Okay. That's an easy one to sort of remember, I guess. Still no internet now. I'm watching on the phone. Oh, good God. It's all happening with people's internet tonight. First it was Mihalik is having all kinds of problems, and now Lopnik. And they're living different countries completely. Mihalik's in Spain. I'm not sure where Lopnik is. I'm sure you've told me, but you like the green. Okay, Sav. I didn't even ask you. I just went, yeah, I'm making that. That's a thing. Yellow and green. I was trying to make it look like... how to explain, really? I was trying to make it look like a island. If you know it, like, so the letters were like letter-shaped islands in the sea, but it didn't quite work. But I got it to Washington State. Oh, there you go. I would imagine it's bloody cold. Snowy for the last few days. We had snow yesterday, but it was gone by about 2 o'clock this morning. I let the dogs out and it all melted. But it was like we had like a block of cold weather over the UK for about a week, and I got used to it. I was going out, like, you know, unless I was going for a walk, it was just t-shirts, you know, because it was so dry and no wind and that. So and then this warm front came in off the Atlantic. Of course, when it met the cold weather, we got snow, but then it pushed through and pushed the cold weather off North Wales, so it just ended up raining. It was sort of depressing, really. Like yesterday I went out for a walk and the back of my hands got real cold. Or I've lost one of my gloves. But generally they don't go on until it gets really cold. Yeah, like if I've got walking just with my hands out, it's always like the backs of my hands that get cold when they get wet and the wind's blowing on them. But like my palms and all that, it's usually still quite warm. So like you can still do stuff with your hand, but it's like opening your hand up. It's like, ooh. Raining in the UK never happens. Oh yes. Yeah, we there's one thing we're never short on in the UK is plenty of bloody rain. It's because we're in the middle of 3 weather systems, I think. So we get the cold from the northeast, we get the warmth coming up from you know, the Gulf Stream and everything. And it's raining where you are. It's sort of, I wouldn't, well, yeah, I mean there's water coming out of the sky, but I wouldn't call it rain. It's like spitting kind of a thing. Let's have a look. What What temperature is it? 8 degrees and 70% chance of more rain. And it's quite warm for the rest of the week here, they think, for now. Depends what the jet stream's doing. Like the global winds and stuff have quite an effect. Here's a good little link. I mean, you can bookmark it to your own thing. There you go. That's looking at what the wind is doing across the entire world via satellite. So that's centered over the UK, obviously, but you know, you can move it till it's over where you live and then save that as a bookmark. It's quite hypnotic watching that, actually. So yeah, a lot of warm air blowing over us at the minute. Zero C, yeah, that sounds about right. 8 frames a second when I'm not... when AO isn't the focus window. Advanced fleeting immunity in your NCU. Well, thank you very much. No, we've got the core in our inventory. Clans left your team. Went link dead. Oh dear. This is a momentous day. Stepping early. My God. See? Always pays to be on time, and someone's put their pet right over the guy. You asshole. But you can click through. There you go. And like authorization. Here you are. I give you the thing. I accept the mission. And goodbye. Yeah, I find it quite easy to think in centigrade when it comes to temperature. 100 is boiling water, 0 is ice. It's just really quite easy to think in those terms, you know? Plus it ties in with Kelvin, and when you get into sort of science and engineering, Kelvin comes into it quite a bit more. I also prefer the 24-hour clock because it just makes more sense to my brain. We've got the breakfast table, we've got the picnic table is out. Missing cores on this. Oh. Oh dear. Clans, I don't know why I assumed I had the cores. Well, if you didn't loot them, then you ain't got them. Stock supervisor. I've never spoken to him. What does the stock supervisor do? Is he a talkie? Questra 82, 14 FPS, 16 on new engine and streaming, yeah. with this many people in front of me, yeah. If I wasn't streaming, I'd have about 30. It's just I/O throughput. Even if I go on the old engine, it's not a lot better anyway. As soon as I move away from a big crowd of people like that. But it's not the system struggling, look. Graphics are at, with all this on screen, graphics at 30%. It's I/O. It's the game having to get the information for this character, this player, what they're wearing, and then the client has to then pull that from the database and draw it. That's why you get 14 frames a second. Variety, basically. And CPU load 20 to 40%, and that's whilst streaming as well. On the same rig. So, you know, if I had a second rig to stream, I'd probably get even better frame rate, but I don't. If I ever get a new rig, I'll make this current rig into the streaming rig. Excuse me. And then, you know, do it that way. Waiting for the signal to move. Now, what's this crap? Recall beacon. Union authorization. Cool. Is that a little over bright, maybe? I had it brightened for earlier. There you go, that's on default. Well, that's moved itself. Level of detail. Normally got that on 4. All these have moved as well. Normally they're all maxed. There you go, 12 frames a second now. High quality character range. Drop that down to 0. Get more frames. I think actually I normally have this about 180. It gives the illusion of a blurred background. There you go, 13 frames a second now. No, 14 again. And the thing that makes the biggest difference though is go to character view distance and turn that down all the way. There you go. Turn that down to 20 meters or 5 meters, there you go. And suddenly you've got loads more frames. But you can't see where the hell anybody is. Or you can get your view distance. Even if you drop view distance all the way down, it doesn't change because it's still processing what other people are wearing. Grass radius. High quality grass radius. 200 on both. Exactly the same. In fact, one more frame a second now by turning it up. And the load on the graphics card went up like 1%. Oh, a bit more tea, I think. Weak AF shouts, let the wine flow. Yesterday was -7, tonight 2, tomorrow 12. Mad weather. Yeah, you're not kidding, Gamel. Yeah, nuts. It's been like that here. It was like -2 and 3 during the night, every night for a week, and then last night it went from, started the day, like, barely got over freezing. It was like 0 degrees till about 4 o'clock, and then it just went boom straight to like 9 degrees, like t-shirt weather. Hosepipe ban this summer. Oh, guaranteed, yeah. And you know what happens is everyone complete and utterly ignores it and just carries on using their hosepipes and sprinklers and whatever anyway. Yeah, washing the cars and yeah, pressure washing everything, and then the council turn up, tap into the mains on the street and fill up their vans and stuff that use water. Thing is, if you hand wash your car, you use a hell of a lot less water than a car wash uses. Although there's a lot of the newer car washes apparently recycle the water in them. There's a lot of wastage on hot days. The rain is washing it, yeah, kind of. Staying with my team, following the caller's target. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hodor, Sector 42, frame rates go to die. don't want to go that way. We're going north, aren't we? Follow Sav. Follow Sav and you won't get into trouble. That's my plan. Still on follow. Got to make a new shirt for Sector 42 now. Yeah. I think the ICC is the one that has stood the test of time. I don't think I'll ever not have to repeat that for people. I said it once as a bit of a joke, and then it just became a complete thing. But yeah, I hope that you can see as we're splitting up and heading north, the frame rate's climbing up because I'm further away from lots and lots of different meshes. I don't know, maybe a newer processor would be better. Like Sam's got like it's not even like the latest one, but it's several generations ahead of mine. It's like an 8700 or something. Yeah, ICC is the OG frame rate killer. Didn't used to be. Back before it made it into a sort of centralised hub, it was pretty reasonable. Yeah, 8700, that would do me, you see. Thing is though, I'm on quad channel memory system, which is a lot better for rendering and editing and things like that. So I don't know which way I'd want to go. No, I'd have to sort of research. I'd probably go Intel again, even though AMD is better bang for the buck. Maybe like an awesome Threadripper or something like that, you know? You get so many cores with AMD. So for rendering and such, it's amazing. But the reason this system is still, you know, playing games 10 years later is, well, one, someone gifted me a 980, and the other thing is the it being quad core 8 threads, but quad channel memory. It does give your system a lot more legs, though. It could go on for quite a bit longer. Yeah, it's definitely showing its age now. I think the ideal would be like a nice big Threadripper for rendering and broadcasting and editing, and then, you know, like K-SKU for gaming, even though it's only dual channel. But for games, still pretty much clicky as clicked. Found a mine. Had to put the phone on charge, yeah. You start watching stuff on online, etc. It's funny how much power that actually uses on a phone. It's quite a lot. A lot of mines to get through here. Yep. That ain't gonna work. Wow, that's a vicious snare, that one, isn't it? Is it always this bad? I don't remember it being quite as bad as that last time. And now I pretty much sit here now. Because I'm melee, I'm not allowed over there. Ranged only on the tower. We don't have a fixer run speed buff this time. Oh yes, of course. That would have been handy. No, 36 run speed, yeah. I'm not sure what mine went down to. Mine's not as awful. I think I'm slightly... Yeah, I'd have about 200. Switch to your pistol, Kalos. Yes. If only. Like, the keepers are supposed to have a pistol. When you look at the character creation keeper, he's got a sidearm as well as a big sword. We should have a little pistol as well. That'd be awesome. Get out your dog of war. I might do that, you know. Go farm myself a dog of war. And just pull it out for things like this. And just go pew pew. Could I equip a dog of war without spending IP? Yeah, pretty much. And a couple of buffs, maybe. Maybe if I put on full merc armour. OFAB bow on my keeper. Ah, bow, eh? Let's have a look. Yeah, 500 and... Heavy weapons is slightly higher. Comes from the inventory. Yeah, bow at 526. We had keeper with a sniper rifle from Beast. Awesome. Don't go on the rock, apparently, Sav. Bow, splat, bang. Line of sight. There we go, now I can hit it. Crew Cop, I love how this game has options. Maybe not ideal options, but yeah, exactly. Especially with these new playfields and instances opening up. In fact, some of the stuff actually is best in slot, but not all of it. It's just an alternative, you know? It's always been like that. I think on my first character I went through 4 different weapon types. Started with pistols, then went like shotgun, then went melee. It's just nuts. done the one-hand blunt on the dock before. A one-hand edge, yeah. There's a lot of options for one-hand edge though. One HG, yeah. No, you did type it right, I just read it wrong. What did Larry do? I'm wondering where I've been out of ammo this whole time. Oops. It happens. We've all done it. Killing off all the horrid little lads. Many docs in the past use Gallids. Yeah, well I started using Gallids on my Advi because it meant I could easily go 1-1 at full death, which is something you could never do before Gallids came along. Very difficult to do with conventional weapons. Yeah, Gallid Blade of Innovac. Comes from Inner Sanctum. Gallid mob up there. There's Gallids on my keeper before AI came out. Yeah, yeah. Third floor boss mob. Pretty cool actually. No brawl on them, that's the only thing. But a solid fast attack. Everybody's alive, it's a good job. West Tower was 1-2 bars. Get a move on DD. Who's that? Moppy Moppy. Welcome to the stream. Same reason, 1-1 at full def, yeah. Well, the best option was easy to... Yeah, Frostbound Reaper. Yeah, that was pretty nice. But... melee in it, debuff on it, yeah. I never used one on the keeper, but I had other stuff I could use, so, you know, that's what we did. What did I use on keeper? I started off with the... God, I can't even remember now. Has it been that long? Surely not. Yeah, keeper's got a lot more options now. Well, with melee energy being viable. You know, like, without even being endgame, it's still viable. You didn't have to wait until you got to the end of the game to get a weapon that was good. Alexandra, let's see if I remember how to do this without wiping the raid. Please don't wipe raid. It's wonderful. It is wonderful. If Carlos rolls a dock next, I'll get to play my keeper again. You can play your keeper anytime you like. Grenades off, when off, clip fever off. Should be good. Yeah. You can always play your keeper. Leg shot, reload, leg shot, and leg shot. Yeah. Be aware they always let loose some seekers, yeah. Did last time we were up here. I think it was North was the first one I did with Hodor. We came up and it was like that. I think, anyway. Pretty sure. What's leg shot? It's a perk that absolutely roots things. No matter what they are, it will root them. Or actually, I think technically it's a snare, but they can't move once it's on them. Because it's like a snare for more than their actual run speed is. Like negative 2,000, they've got a run speed of 100, yeah. Anyone with the perk line, it's the shotgun perk line, I think. Which you don't have. Fixer got it? No, Trader, Soldier, another one. Agent have it? Can't remember. Leg shot is the perk that will get fixed first. FC don't like people doing collector without flying. Oh yeah, they didn't like it when we were using AdV3 either. The leg shot tactic has been the go-to collector tactic for years. Yeah, makes sense. It's also useful in DB3 and Subway. Yeah, true. Very true. That's pretty good actually, because it's not even 7:30 yet, and raid's almost done. Well, I guess if you haven't got a crap for shackles, you'd use that on the ads on Abbey. Don't know, sounds a bit messy though. On Virgil, when AMS is down, I can leg shot it and move away. Oh yeah, that's true. But we're being told in Hodor raid here, do not be leg shotting anything. HSR Hedgehog 23 throwing grenade. Crush bone, but nobody uses it. Don't think I've got it even, have I? No, different perk line. And down goes the tower. Again. I know it's the north, but it's also sort of west as well, isn't it? It's the most north path, yeah. Killing the ads. Like a good little Hodor minion. I'm not going anywhere near that thing while it's popping what's it. Well, I can actually hit it from this range, just not as much. That's got a massive hitbox, that thing. I see it. Leave me alone, thing. Just in range there. Here comes the thingamy. Going kaboom. Vector or something just spawned in. Larvae or some such. Make it a little brighter for the stream so everyone can see. We take out the patroller? Guess we do. Kill the pet. We're killing it. We kill you, pet. Yes, we do. is north. No! We've got aggro music. Alien Seeker. Oh, those bloody things over there. Yes, the bombers. Matrix alpha boxes. Got all of the boxes done. Yep, 7,000. I don't think I was going to win with my 2,000 and something, was I? Volpu, you never know. I should have just bid my whatever I've got, like 2,000-ish, I think. You won an ACDC with 1,500 points. God, I wish I had. I've got 1,500, I think. $2,525. Not quite the 7,000 that won this evening. Not even sure. Oh, I'm in team 2-ish. We were east and only 2 didn't have it and the other was low on points. Oh wow, yeah, well, lucky then. Them's the odds. Them's the breaks. East is bidding. See what it goes. 7,600 and yeah. We've done on north though. Doesn't hit hard for its level though, really, does it? 280. I think my DB1 buff has run out as well, so I'm not doing as much damage as I was before. Sound is breaking up. What, the game and me, or the whole strip? Oh god. Let's have a look. Looks alright at my end, Sav. I think it might be you. Maybe a bit of a glitch or something. Is anyone else hearing sound issues? Or stream breaking up or anything? They don't drop anything, do they? Just make a mess. Oh, credits. Quite a few. Nearly 100k. Had me worried then, so I was like, no, what's my computer doing now? th September 2020. Won East Kreisauch invasion plan for 1,051 points. Oh my god. That would have been nice, yes. Oh, dear me. Oh. It's not me, just for all to see can happen. Yeah, I'm sure it can. Right circumstances. Tier incoming. I think we're getting dock gridded. Ooh, yes, there we go. Thanks for the raids. Okay. And I am... Why am I walking? Oh, there you go. Craig executes skill wrangler lossy within your NCU. Thanks. Oh, you did that to flag me, did you? Well done. Arsehole. Oh well. I'll leave team or I'll just end up flagging everybody. So did that guy buff me so he could flag me, did he? Who was that? Let's have a look. Nope. Missed the thing. Not in a guild. Weird. One, get flagged, the NT and keeper tick auras, yeah. Yeah, well, it's not going to be able to do anything because I'm in the grid and I ain't leaving it, so... Not interested. NT and keeper in team with a flagged one will get flagged anyway. You flagged Cal. Yeah, I'm not bothered. In the grid. Do whatever. Come say hi, I'm in the grid. Gonna go hide down here. There you go. Come get me. Yeah, some arse flagged me. I think it was him. Why is a 220 buffing me with a low B skill wrangler program? Just to flag. Just to be an arsehole. How the heck? Because someone buffed me who was probably flagged. I think. There's a random buff to get from someone. Krieg executes skill wrangler lossy in your NCU. And Krieg is a 220-30 male NT trader, not in a guild. There's only ever been that name, anyway. No, it's deliberate, that. But it's not going to get him anything, so... And it's not going to do anything to me, because I was ending the stream now, anyway. So... Yeah, you get these people. You know, they're just... sad, really. Right, let's have a look. Who else is streaming? We have... The hell? Let's Cohen again, I guess, is... Looks like he's doing Pyramid of Home. Right, okay, we'll go raid him. So yeah, he is streaming Anarchy, so we're gonna go raid McRaidy Face over there. All join in. Give Cohen a follow and a wave, etc. from me. And I'm just gonna say thanks everyone for coming along to the stream, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, folks. Bye for now.